Please sit down, please. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Cross River State, Senator Prince Basi Otu. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ondo State, Mr. Laki Orimishan Aida-Tiwa. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Kano State, Comrade Aminu Abdul Salam Gorzo. My red cap is an invitation for you to come on board. So, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Jigawa State, Engineer Aminu Usman Rola. My colleagues, members of the Federal Executive Council present here. Director General, ICRC, Dr. Jobson Osiodion Iwalepo, who has prepared himself all his life for this job. I went through your CV and I'm mightily proud of you. You have garnered a lot of master's degrees, MIT, MBA, MPA, so many. Members of the diplomatic corps present here. Director General, Regional Director, Central Africa and Anglophone West Africa on International Finance Corporation, Dr. Dalia Khalifa. Vice President, Private Sector, Infrastructure and Industrialization of the AFDB, Mr. Solomon Kwaino. I told you you are a Ghanaian by your name. You said you are from Ondo State. Director of Project Preparation Finance, Afri-Exim Bank, Mr. Zito Alpayo. The Accountant General of the Federation, Shamsuddin Babatunde. Heads of government agencies and parastatals present here. Top government officials, members of the fourth asset of the ring, honored guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Each of us here is aware that we cannot build a 21st century economy on 20th century infrastructure. This fact invites us not only to compare notes, but to co-create solutions anchored in the unique realities of our nation. The public sector of every nation is a mirror of the private. Ours has a long-standing history of collaboration to deliver value, and I'm privileged to welcome you to this memorable occasion. The old model of public-only infrastructure funding is no longer sustainable. Our national aspirations far exceed what public budgets alone can deliver. That is why we must innovate and why we must work together. We are not looking for investors to carry burdens, no. We are offering opportunities to create value. We seek long-term partners who are ready to help us bridge our infrastructure gap with purpose and precision. When we took charge over 2 years ago, we knew that a functional relationship between the public and private sectors will be the magic wand of transformation. That is what we are committed to, and that is what we are doing. We have strengthened the ICRC and enhanced its capacity to regulate, superintend, and de-risk PPP transactions. We are determined to deliver infrastructure that is both sustainable and inclusive. Our economic reforms have laid a stable foundation, from the removal of the unsustainable subsidies to the liberalization of the foreign exchange regime and the optimization of government revenues. We have acted boldly and responsibly. We are streamlining bureaucratic bottlenecks and improving transparency in our project pipelines. We have aligned our processes with global best practices and investor expectations. The National Integrated Infrastructure Master Plan 2020 to 2043 remains our blueprint. It is our compass to raise infrastructure stock from the current 30 to 35% of GDP to at least 70% by the year 2043. But blueprints do not build roads. Policies alone do not generate megawatts. Your Excellencies, distinguished gentlemen, these goals require collective action, and that is the focus of the present administration. To our private sector partners, we ask not just for capital, but for commitment. Nigeria offers scale, 230 million black people. Nigeria offers demand and returns like no other African market. 1 out of every 4 black men is a Nigerian. And by 2050, Nigeria will surpass the United States as the 3rd most populous nation on earth, and our population will hit 440 million. But we need more than investment. We need innovation. We need efficiency. And above all, we need integrity. I urge you to look beyond the risks and recognize the immense opportunities to shape a nation that is not just rising, but ready to rise. The projects that emerge from this summit must not gather dust on paper or linger in bureaucratic limbo. We will fast-track approvals for viable projects. We will ensure coordination across ministries, departments, and agencies to enable swift implementation. We do this because we know that what matters to the average Nigerian is not promises, but power in their homes, roads to their farms, access to clean water, modern hospitals, and quality schools. We must build, we must deliver, and we must do it together. Your Excellencies, distinguished participants, Nigeria does not lack potential. What we have lacked at times is alignment of purpose and the courage to act decisively. And in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you have an ally who understands your language, who speaks the language of business, who grew up in that ecosystem and rose to the pinnacle of his career in mobile Nigeria. Today, let us chart a new path, not just as government and investors, but as partners in nation building. Let this summit be remembered not for fine speeches. We have had very fine speeches for the past couple of decades, but for bankable projects, signed deals, and enduring progress. On behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, on behalf of the 230 million people of the greatest black nation on earth, I declare the Nigeria 2025 Nigeria Public-Private Partnership Summit open. May your deliberations be fruitful, your commitments firm, and your contributions lasting. Finally, I want to assure our esteemed guests that Nigeria has turned the corner. We have crossed the Rubicon, and we are on a path to sustain peace and development. Nigeria is ready and open to business. Thank you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and may God bless us all.